letting you know. Arcos, what's up?
But did my shot hit or miss?
It hit and
Alright.
got into the eyes, ears, everywhere, and he just falls. So he also is riderless at the moment. Okay. So these guys are going to be close. I'm just going to signify these are farther. These guys are getting closer. These are farther. Okay, Akros, you are dual wielding shovels like a boss.
Yeah.
Give me an athletics check, just for hilarity's sake. Okay. So Akros is there, and he is just double fisting these shovels like a boss. Like, mounds of coal are disappearing as he just shoves it into the engine. Akros, I need you to make a wisdom check, and a perception check, please.
Okay.
And please be okay at it. All right. You might want to slow down. You don't. You're starting to see that the engine is shaking a lot more violently than when you guys took off. Just FYI.
Okay, I stopped shoveling for a little bit.
Okay, and you notice that above your heads, Akros, just roll wisdom. Just roll it. Just roll perception. All of you just roll perception for me, because that's the roll of the day. It's called perception.
That good enough?
No. Yeah, that's great. That's good. Okay, good. You notice that there are storm clouds forming above your position, above the crow's nest and above the balloon. But there's no lightning, there's no thunder, but there's just dark clouds starting to gather. And underneath the clouds and right in the crow's nest next to Julia, who is posed arrow, notched, is that dwarf the dwarf that was harassing you earlier, Akros, and he's just doing some somatic casting, and he's starting to look like he's the one gathering the clouds. Denethor, who are you hitting? Where's he going? At this point, I'm going to see what the Hippogriffs does, because they are not, like I said, they're animals. So when the rider's off, I want to see where they're going. So the first one is going that way, second one's going that way. This one over here starts flying off that way. This one starts getting a little closer to the ship. But that will be on their turn. But it's Denethor's turn. Who do you want to hit? This guy still has a rider. This guy still has a rider. And, this guy is moving into range. The guys in the back will be on board soon. And you think you can spot even more of them coming up the rear. This time, instead of 2, there probably is 4. Alright, what do you want to do, Denethor?
I'd shout to Hwinnil.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I should aim for the rest of the riders, or I should start killing them chickens?
Take the riders.
Take the riders.
We might be able to scare off the animals.
Mm.
Okay. I want to aim for this rider.
Okay, go for it. Take a shot. Good. And 3d6. Alright, pelting, rider falling off. Awesome. Rider, he's getting a little closer. I need to get the others. Akros, you're combat worthy, so I'm not gonna make you roll for this. You notice that there are more hippogriffs in the distance, and you also notice that soon they will be boarding the ship. There's not enough guns. A lot of the crew members are getting their own weapons out, and they're just ready. A lot of them have axes, swords, scimitars, whatever they can get their hands onto, and they're kind of waiting at the edge of the ship. But you notice that there are a couple of hippogriffs flying above the starting. There's the balloon, but there's some space below the balloon, trying to find a sweet spot under the balloon to just drop down because they notice that there are deckhands going to the edge of the ship, and it'll probably be easier just to drop down. But in the meantime, that one gets closer, that one's closer. Hwinnil, it's your turn.
Alright, I will shoot this one.
Okay, go
the
for it.
rider. No.
Okay, unfortunately...
Yeah.
Where's my percentage dice? Light purple is 10, 23. You don't shoot nails into the wings of the ship. That's good. But you missed a rider. That's bad. So that one
Does it break, or is it still working?
No, it still works. It still works. The gun didn't jam. These are pretty well lubricated before you guys took off. And Acros, what's up with you? You notice there are more Griffin riders in the horizon, and you notice what they're trying to do at this point.
So there are no other empty cannons, available for me to
There
use
is the flamethrower, but it's in the back, and
Okay.
currently you don't see the Griffins there. You do notice that the captain had been trying to turn the ship this whole time. Unfortunately, airships don't make tight turns, so it takes a while for them to go the other way. But she's doing this as quickly and as fast as possible. But soon, if you're lucky, the rock might be in range of the flamethrower. But right now, there is a boarding issue that may have to be addressed.
Okay.
I want to shout
Alrighty.
something to Acros. Can you take this gun? I have a
Certainly.
crazy idea.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Go take over the gun.
All right, you go over, take care of the gun. Hwinnil, what did you want to do on your turn?
Oh, I'm going to start running.
Okay, you're gonna
this way.
start. All right, awesome. Oh boy. Okay, I encourage this. It's totally encouraged. Denethor. More riders, a lot more riders. You think on the next turn this gun might not be as useful. You pretty much have one more shot until you think this gun's not going to be as useful anymore because you're going to have people on the deck soon. Just to be aware. So it's your turn. Oh, actually it's Acros' turn because he gets to shoot. So go shoot.
Okay. So,
He missed this one.
just dex at dex. Or...
You know what? I let them use their strongest attribute. You get to use your strongest attribute. Like I said,
Okay. I don't mind. My dex is still +2 modifier. So.
if it's like the dodgeball movie. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. If you could shoot a gun, you could shoot this. It's not that hard.
Okay. All right. Let's see
Just
here
use
then.
it. Use your main attack roll. Okay, that's good. You hit.
All right.
Barbs go into the rider or the animal.
Oh, the rider.
All right, the rider.
I don't know which one are any of these riderless over here. I don't.
This one is going away. This is riderless. This one right here is riderless. This one right here at the bottom is riderless. So 3 right
Okay.
now.
So I'll just shoot the one closest to me.
All right, that's 3d6.
Any modifiers to that?
No modifiers.
Okay.
You're just using the gun itself. All right, excellent. Ryder kind of takes several shots to the chest and kind of just stiffens and falls off the hippogriff. Okay, so that is riderless also now. The hippogriffs at this point are going to fly to the blind spot of the gun. Their movement is actually 60, so they could probably do this very quickly. And you see there are a couple of... Sorry, it's using squares still. You see there are a couple of people attempting to get off of the bird, and then there are more in the back because hippogriffs everywhere, guys. You guys you guys are fine. This is not that many. None of them have hit you yet. I mean, you know, there's a reason why these guys are the challenge rating they are. Paste, and then this guy is going to probably fly off. This guy is kind of hovering close to the airship, but he doesn't seem to do anything. This guy is going to go. Where is he going? This guy is going away from the airship, and this one is also going to, let's see, dice. This way is gonna fly a little dangerously close to the wing. He's very confused right now. Okay, and yeah, so those two are boarding. These individuals, face tattoos, common leather armor, and they are wielding scimitars, classic Robur scimitars, and they're just gonna get onto the deck. So let me just, or attempt to. So I need a person icon. That I don't want that person, and that guy's already dead. All right, so that's whatever, I don't care. So he's gonna be there, and he's gonna drop out there, and they use their where's the bird go? There we go. And they use their turn to do this and to get a stable footing onto the edges. You notice these are the guys in your vicinity. You notice that this is happening all around the ship, and Hwinnil is kind of looks at the scene ahead of her. She touches her bird on the head, and it grows 4 times its size, and it starts flying towards hops off her shoulder long before this and starts attacking people near her, while she is piloting the aircraft. Hwinnil, it is your turn.
Well, I'm gonna run.
All right.
And I don't know if I can do all this. I want to run and jump, but while I'm running, I want to cast Animal Friendship on it.
How long does Animal Friendship take to cast? Is it one action? Running, 1 action, yeah, you can do it. It's not like, I mean, if it's verbal and somatic and components, it's like, okay, components in the hand, somatic hand signs, verbal commands, you can do it. I'll let you do that.
Alright. Then I just run, and then I cast Animal Friendship and try to jump on it.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Roll athletics. You are tied to the ship. So...
No, I'm only tied to the grappling hook, and the grappling hook is in my belt. So it's, if I fall, I can throw the grappling hook.
Okay, alright. Let's see what happens. Maybe you won't even need it.
Hopefully not. Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Not acrobatics.
I will give you acrobatics if you tell me what cool shit you're about to pull off. Like, how many flips are you doing in the air? Or attempting to.
I'm going to try to do one like, you know, I don't, okay, is the hippogriff a bit above the ship, or is it like far below?
It's probably 5 feet just below the deck. Like, it's kind of just dipped. Like, this is the ship, and this is the hippogriff right now. So he's not that far below.
And how far from the ship is it?
I would say about anywhere from 5 to 10 feet. Probably closer, maybe around 6 or 7 feet. He's hovering close. He's still kind of confused because his rider was just knocked off, and he's like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do now? But, alright.
Alright, I'm going to try to jump out, and if it gets too far away, it's going to look a bit like the Legolas when he mounts the horse in the second movie.
Okay, that's perfectly fine.
So I roll acrobatics and hope I don't fail too much.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Alright.
Nice.
You just leap off the ship, like kind of like a swan dive motion, onto this hippogriff. Animal Friendship just is casted, and yeah, he is now
360 no scope.
YOLO swag. Okay.
I look at this scene and I have like a brief pause and I'm like, Not bad.
All right, and you're I'm looking up animal friendship right now just to see exactly what it other than the obvious. So animal friendship. There you go.
I think it's my friend unless me or some of my allies hurt it for 24 hours.
All right. Alright, so it must see or hear you. You did that. If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails.
Alright, how smart is the hippogriff?
I will tell you in one moment. He has a int of 2.
Yes!
Alright, so it is good. You are fine. I don't think he's gonna save his wisdom throw. Oh yeah, nope, not even. And yeah, it is charmed for 24 hours. You have a new friend. What do you want to? Well, you can decide what you want to name him after the battle.
Yeah.
You're kind of doing a couple things at once now.
Yeah.
All right.
I can declare what I do later.
Yeah, you can declare what you do later. Arcos, what up? There's a guy near you.
Yeah, I saw Hwinnil do that for a second. And, I was thinking, oh my god, that was so cool. Maybe I should do it. I think better. I take my sword out and attack this guy right next to me.
Okay. Nice. You are going on like a cutting person in half killing spree because that's just what happens. He sees the sword, it comes down, and let's be fancy. What's the diagonal to the left this time? And he just kind of his body. He's like this, and he's staring at you wide-eyed, and the body just kind of slides down, and the legs collapse under him. So he is dead. He is dead. And now his hippogriff also, I'm going to designate this with a 0. His hippogriff also now is riderless. Just so you know. Denethor, what up?
So, I guess I'm moving here.
Mm-hmm. It's perfectly fine.
Is it actually...
It's probably a little longer, but whatever. Just go ahead.
Okay.
We're just doing, if it looks reasonable, go ahead.
Okay. And I will shoot this guy.
Alright, go for it. Alright, that hits. Arrow sings through the air. Okay, so there is this arrow in his chest, but he is still up. Not by much. He is still up. He's just looking at you with the surprised look as like, you probably just missed his heart by like, he's probably has a pierced lung at this point too. But you probably missed his heart by a couple of inches. And he's just looking at you, he's looking at the arrow, looking at you, and he might have that, kind of adrenaline. You're in battle, he doesn't know, it doesn't hurt yet. But it will hurt in a couple seconds. But he's there, and it's his turn, so he will attempt to run up those stairs, next to you, and he will take a swing at you, and he will probably not hit because these guys have shit to hit with, because you're designed to take on a lot of them. 21st, 3. The 17 hit your armor class.
No.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That will be d6 plus 1. You take 6 points. As the scimitar kind of carves its way into, slices its way into your shoulder. Hurts like a bitch, but it's alright. So, you are now on a hippogriff. What you gonna do? Let's just put your token on the hippogriff. There we go.
Yeah. These other hippogriffs up here.
Which one? Up there? Yep.
Yeah, all these. Are they like, how close are they to each other?
So the one you just pointed to is riderless. I should have had. Can I put a little sign? I'm gonna put a little sign on him to declare him riderless. Heart, I guess. All right. The ones with riders are about within 10 feet of each other. The one without the rider looks to be closer to 5 feet with the one next to it.
Okay. When this one dismounted and
Mhm.
jumped out, how long time did it take for him to dismount? Approximately. Did he just jump off, or did he like slow down first?
He did I considered like a type of disengage type of deal. He's getting off carefully. So he wants to make, but the hippogriff was pretty close to the deck. So he didn't have to, it wasn't as much effort as leaping off of the deck onto a hippogriff, swan diving in the air, but it was not easy, not hard, but it took him a little bit. Maybe 2 move actions, you would say, in
Alright,
game terms.
so is it reasonable to think when these guys in the top come closer to the ship that they will like clamp up a little bit more?
That is a possibility, yes.
Yes, I'm going to fly around.
Alright.
And come from below the ship.
Alright.
And try to time that when they come to do the dismount thing. Then I have a plan for them.
Okay, that's fine. Hippogriff can easily move 60. You know, like the width of the ship is a little. It's trying to think of the constitution. It's about that, so you can probably get to the other side of the deck if you want easily with that diagonally with that bird.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hide under here.
All right. Go ahead. Go for it.
And I want to okay, my readied action is when they clamp up, if they clamp up, I'm going to cast Thunder Wave on all of them.
Nice. Okay, awesome. Acros, there are currently no enemies near you, except for dismounted hippogriffs.
Okay, could I get to the one that just hurt Denethor? Or is that a bit
Yes.
too far?
Yeah, you can get there. You can get there easy.
Okay. I'll go up there then. And swing my sword.
Okay. You swing your sword, and again, you know, a little overkill, but you just slice this guy, and you slice him into, you know, you cut him horizontally twice, and then you cut him vertically twice, and then like just cubes of meat and body parts just kind of collapse to the floor. And you know, he was still kind of wide-eyed when, you know, this happened. That's what happened. So
cool.
He's dead. You notice that Granule has turned the ship at this point completely. And how many turns has it been? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can just go by Acros. You've killed like 3 people already, right? More or less.
Shot 1.
Yeah, shot 1.
Shot 1, killed 2.
Killed 2. Shoveled coal once, so about 4 turns.
Yeah.
I am going by the Acros time. Alright, so that's 6 more rounds. Okay. So you notice that the giant macaw now is going around pecking eyes and hair and limbs. Pretty sharp teeth. And as you were noticing this, Julie is, you know, easily sniping riders off hippogriffs. The storm that was being cast above you is now moving away towards the back, towards the direction of the rock. But the rock doesn't look like it's being deterred. So that's happening. And now it's Denethor's turn. Easily with your arrow, I will say you can pick off any of these griffins down below here or up above here. Your bow's like 120, so you can ping one if you want.
Shooting Griffin.
Which one? Sorry. I have to shrink my map a little bit. Oh, yeah, easy. I shrink it too much.
So, I'm rolling to attack.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Hit. Are you aiming for the rider again?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It doesn't kill him, unfortunately, so he will be at that. Where is my number?
Does he look injured?
Oh, he's in the near same status as the other guy you almost killed, except voice box. So he's kind of You can't hear him, but he probably's gurgling at this point. But yeah. Would you like to move or anything?
I would probably. So let me say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm fine.
Okay, cool. It's their turn. They're going to be here. This one's going here. This one's going here. These are going to get a little closer. And there are moving information. Hwinnil, your ready to action can go off at any time if you wish.
Yes, when they come.
They're kind of clumped at this point when they're making their way as a flock towards the side of the airship.
Yeah, and I come up from like below them and do this like thunder wave.
So you're
Like from
thunder
below
waving
them.
from I accept that. So they have to
Make a save.
all right. So or what happens? Thunder wave. Here we go. 15-foot cube, 2d8 damage, push 10 feet away. Okay. Emits a thunderous boom. Okay. I'm going to tell you what. These animals, part horse, can spook easily with really loud sounds. I am, as well as giving them if they don't make their wisdom saves, I will give them a chance to throw off a rider or to get very confused. Alright, so let's start the rolling, shall we? And I'm going to be rolling a lot because you are also because the rider is on the mounts, you are also targeting the riders themselves. Also, alright, so that is 15 feet from above. I say you can get 3. If you think that's fair?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Alright, you can get 3.
I can scare the last one, just look at him.
Yeah. Alright, so they don't...
So we're saying that they're like 5 feet from each other?
Yeah, about 5 feet. Maybe closer because they're trying to all gather towards the deck.
Okay.
Alright. Fail. All the riders fail. And then the hippogriffs. Wisdom is not their greatest. It's not bad. He probably passes. That bird probably passes. What is the number I need to hit? 13 or what?
Let's see, I think it's 14 because I have 18 in wisdom.
Okay. Fail. Okay, so all 3 riders fail. 1 bird is affected. Please give me damage in the form of 2d8, sir.
Alright, only 1 roll for all, or?
Yeah, let's just do that to make it easy.
Yeah.
Okay. So the ones that fail are pushed. So they have to be, do they have to be pushed away from you? Or,
yeah,
okay.
10 feet away
So,
from me.
so away from, you're under them, so 10 feet away from you is kind of 10 feet up at this point.
We're all moving forward.
All right.
So they're gonna,
Alright, so so the riders all take, let me write this down, all the riders take 6, 2 of the birds take 6,
Well, that wasn't working.
Yeah.
I would guess that I'm not like below them like this. I'm probably more
yeah, so you're
like that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they'll get pushed off. I'll say they get pushed off, like, over this way. And the griffins are probably going to get pretty spooked because that made a really loud sound. So I'm rolling some percentage rolls for you. Bird 1, bird 2. Ew. Bird 3. Alright. Bird 3 throws his rider off. Scared at the loud sound, so this one is now riderless. Wrong symbol. Riderless. Take that off. That guy's now riderless. As you see this poor man get flung off his bird and is